Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today, we get to stuff my honey's check. Yay! If you're new here, my channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about cash envelopes. It is about sinking funds, savings challenges, saving for my child for school. It is about all things budget Rosa, investing, paying down debt, all of that good stuff. If any of that is of interest to you, please take a second, hit subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, take a second, smash that thumbs up button. All right, so let's get into this. My honey's paycheck takes care of our cash envelopes. Now, this is sometimes for a 2-week time period. Sometimes this is for a build up so that when something goes on sale or when we need something, I can just run to the store, take care of getting it. So fast food, we are currently in the process of paying down our debt, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We are doing Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. We are on 2, which is pay off all of your debt. And according to Dave Ramsey, we should not be going out and seeing the inside of a restaurant at all. Well, we do. We've made it to a point in our life where we are sacrificing, but this is one where just isn't going to go. So because of that, I budget for it. I think if I'm going to spend it, I better budget for it so that I don't start pulling money from here, pulling money from there. And sometimes we are even lucky enough to have cash left over. All right, so let's put our 120 into here. That is for the next 2 weeks. This is a 2 weeks. Let me check that off my list real quick. And then we also, so out of my cash envelopes, I am in the process of saving $100 at a time. I made scratch and saves. I put little foil stickers on them. I've already scratched this once, so I know I've already saved $100. And I, out of my cash envelopes, will go raid them from time to time. Or like today, when I have some monies left over, I will go use that money to help with my scratch and save. So in a way, what doesn't get used for fast food does go towards paying down debt, because that's what this does, is pays down my debt. I have, like I said, I've used it once. I'm in the process of using it a second time, so this will be my second 100. And then I know that if I get a coin, I can scratch this off. It's just permanent marker, guys. I can scratch it off, and then I'm gonna have to throw it away. Didn't have my laminator before I put all the little cute little foil stickers on, so unfortunately it's not reusable once I get done with round 2, because I can't take something nice and clean it all off. Just doesn't work that way. So we are down to 5, 10, 12, 14, $15. We have 40 here. So I have a feeling that instead of putting it all, we're not gonna go ahead and get started here. We will just, oops, let's pick up top. We actually are going to put the extra back into the fast food envelope. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we're under. This is one of those weeks where I did not have to pull it before I got around to making a video. So I'm kind of excited about that. There are a lot of weeks that we need that $120 before I make it to doing this video. So fortunately that was not the case. So we will actually take some of this. I know this takes forever, sorry guys. And then fill in my last one. So again, this is solely out, this is unbudgeted money. This is money that I raid my cash envelopes for once, twice a week, just depends, especially when my husband gets paid, to see if there's any extra that I know we're not gonna need to spend on anything, so that we can find some extra money to help pay down our debt. So I said $15. So we're just gonna stick that to the side. This is a Budget Mom envelope that I printed. All we needed was 15. So that gives me my 100. Pull out a 5, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. This will be going to pay on my student loan in the next couple of days. Love it. So we're going to set that back to the side, and we are going to stick this $26 back into the fast food envelope. It just means that we have 146 for this 2 weeks. Yay, love it. Gas is up next. Gas is going to get its love of $100. This takes care of my car and my husband's truck. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We just went last night, yeah, and put $60 into his, 60? Yeah, $60 into his truck, a little bit more. So I know that some of this is spent. Again, there is extras in here. Oh, look at you, one hanging in the wrong spot. So there is 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 already in here. I think we're gonna put an extra 20 towards car maintenance. Is that on my list to stuff today? It is not. So we will put an extra 20 into car maintenance. I saw one of the YouTubers who took any extra gas money and she always put it into car maintenance. I absolutely loved that idea. But depending on how much we drive, I'm not always willing to put everything in the gas budget into there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 161 in gas. Again, I know 60 something of it's spent already, so all's good. Groceries is going to get $300. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Went grocery shopping, finally paid the credit card bill. I know. So there's $10 left in here. And this is for a 2-week time period. We often spend a little bit more than what's in here. So sometimes I have to rebudget or reallocate money. Our youngest gets a very small allowance, doesn't do much, doesn't get much. So he's going to get $10. The other day he was so funny. He's like, why do I have $30 in my wallet? Mom, I don't need $30 in my wallet. I only need $20 in my wallet. So he handed me a 10 and told me to put it in the bank. So I will take care of this very soon, getting his money into his money market account. Paper products and toiletries. Guys, this is something that I keep separate from my grocery bill, with the intent that when I know, like, if we need bottled water or we need paper towels or we need bath soap or we need shampoo, I know that it's never coming out of the grocery budget, because we do narrowly make the grocery budget depending on what kind of extras I get when I'm at the grocery. So just always trying to be mindful that these are separate. So today paper is going to get 20. There's 20 in there. Pet is going to get 10. Mostly, I'm going to be real, guys, this is for the birds. My husband has an addiction to feeding the birds, so 25. Our cash. Duncan used to steal my money. Duncan and I currently are not agreeing. Doesn't like my tummy. So instead I'm spending it on other things. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. And last but not least, toiletries is going to get 15. I've been looking at couponing deals and think that some of this is about to be spent on stuff. All right, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, $85. And again, let's see, what's really for a 2-week time period? Groceries, gas, and fast food. Those are for certain my 2-week. Groceries definitely will be spent. Gas, the majority of it gets spent, and fast food, the majority of it gets spent. So these really are about refilling every 2 weeks, where the rest of these are just about having the money there when I need it. All right, so we are going to set all of you back there. Let me come check some things off. Last time I stuffed my honey's check, I got lost in where I was and I missed something. I have no idea how. So anyways, debt pay down. We are going to add $40 of my honey's check to here. Plus 40, which will bring me up to 913 to 30 in here. So 20, 40. So 230 is what I said. 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, which is 230. Love it. This, along with that 100, will be going towards my student loan in the next couple of days. Emergency is going to get $10. Now I have 2 emergency funds. I have an OCROP right now, and then I have a savings challenge emergency fund. We recently, you should have seen Thursday, I did a savings challenge, no, Tuesday, you should have seen Tuesday, I did a savings challenge video. So we'll put $5 in for that emergency. We will put $5 into our need it right now emergency, which brings me up to 48. 20, 45, 6, 7, 8. All right. Every check I do birthday money. We don't pull birthday money out of my husband's. Every check that we do, I try to put a little, I have a whole bunch of high priorities, and that's what these first ones are, high priorities. And medical, we currently have $256 in here. That right now I think is way more than what we need, but I've watched a couple of other budgeters who, when things have met their max, they can continue to put $1 in just to help it continue to grow. I kind of like that thought and that philosophy, so that's what I'm going to be working on, is adding $1. My goal is to keep this at or around that $250 range. So anytime it's over $250, I think I might just add $1. I might get it up to $300. I don't know, but I wanted to put something in, but not a whole nother $5. I didn't feel like I needed a whole $5. I'll put that money somewhere else. So we should have $257 in here. 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 260, 65, 66, 67. Do I not know how to count? Sometimes I don't know how to count. 200, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57. Yeah, I don't know how to count. Matches. Sorry about that, guys. All right, savings is up next. This is just a house savings. Every one of my husband's checks, we put in $20 into here, which will bring me up to $80. And this is a, hey, let's go blow it on something. 2, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80. What also covers when we don't have money for other, when we don't have enough money in a particular area for something. I pay for tags out of mine. So that is savings. We're gonna move you for just a second. Up next, another priority is our youngest. He has my first binder. It's so exciting. I've been watching everybody else's binders. I've been doing this for about 2.5, 3 years now. This is my very first binder. I'm cheap. I've made my envelopes. I have printed my envelopes. I keep them in a little plastic crate that I have. I was a teacher for a while, so it's kind of one of my school supplies. So this is my first binder. Now, I did make the dashboards, but at any rate, this is my very first, and I absolutely adore and love the binder itself and this whole process. So, sorry. So his first car, we're gonna add $10. I do not want the permanent marker. We're gonna add $10 to this, which will bring us up to $865. I recently took money to the bank, yay! For the longest time, it was just $500 in a CD, and now there's money also growing, yay! So 5, 6, 7, 8, 800, 820, 840, 850, 860, 865, matches. All right, for school, he does ROTC, and he's part of the orienteering team, which is Land Nav. Just bought him a pair of pants that he is absolutely in love with. So and it was for orienteering. So my orienteering is completely empty. So we are going to put $5 into here. My goal is to keep orienteering around 40. So if we need it, we have it. And then his senior year. So I actually am going to start doing something slightly different for senior year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it gets 5. Where I take and spread the love around. I have been putting money just into senior pictures. We're up to 25, but all of the other things for his senior year are empty. They're all sitting at 0, and I really don't like that. So because of it, we are going to use one of the Budget Mom envelopes. I'm just going to stuff some cash in. My goal is to get up to $15 in here, and then basically do the savings snowball method inside of here. So that is my boy's binder. Set that to the side. All right, savings challenge time, yay! Time to stuff some more money in for savings challenges. All right, so home improvement is a no. My yearly challenge is a yes. It is going to get $25. Our yearly challenge, I am in the process of saving 2024 for 2024, so that's next year. And it is going to take care of our Christmas fund for next year, as well as pay down some debt. Holiday savings challenge is going to get $3. right, holiday savings challenge 3, and then 1 month ahead is gonna get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I try to put $5 from my honey's check in here every time and decided we'd go for 6. And we are not doing the $1 challenge this year, but I haven't taken it out yet. I don't want to yet, I just want to leave it in there. I like it. All right, so that goes there. All right, so we didn't have planned, but are going to add some money to car maintenance. We are going to add another 20, which will bring us up to 321. I recently got an oil change. Because of that, it dropped it. We were at 360, and then I got an oil change. And my honey is just did his oil, but I haven't taken it out yet. I need to take another $40 for his. So we should have 321, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 320, 1. All right, so that was not budgeted for, but we got to put some in, yay! Clothing is budgeted for. There is, oh, I thought there was nothing in here. There is $10 in here, go us. I thought it was empty. We're gonna add 5, which will bring us up to 15, 5, 10, 15. Score. Love it when that happens. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, clothes. 3 more to go. Land. We are saving for property in East Tennessee. My husband's finally come off the kick again, thankfully. We were just up there for my daughter's wedding. I'm not a mountains girl, came to realize. So he's kind of come off the kick that he needs to have land up there like now. But I still want to save a little bit for it anyway. So when he decides he needs to get back into it, maybe I will be a little bit closer to somewhat of a down payment, who knows. The goal, I'm going to be real though, what am I adding? $10? If we get close to paying off all of our debt, and this money makes the difference between getting debt paid off faster or having money for land that we don't even have picked out yet, I'm probably going to take it and take it and use it to pay down debt. So there's 570 in here. So in the bank, 5, 20, 40, 60, 70. And then new vehicle from a honey bunny. New vehicle. All right, so we are, same thing with this. I am trying to build it up so that $10 is coming in so that we can have a down payment. But reality is, if I can get everything paid off, I might pull this. We're up to 605 now. When we get close, that's $1,000. So when we're like $1,000 away from being out of debt, I may pull this and then start to use what I was paying for my car payment and start to really chunk towards new vehicle and land at the same time to help it grow faster. So there should be 605, 5, 520, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 605. And then the last one that we are going to put my last $10 in is back to school. I recently, within the last year, I haven't even been there for a year, I transitioned from one job to the next. I would like to go back and get a degree, a different degree to help benefit me in my new job, but I have no intention of getting any more student loan debt. Instead, the intent is to cash roll it. I probably should wait until we are out of debt, but if I can pick up a couple classes at the community college, I can head to the state university that's an hour from my home in about a year and a half. So figuring out how to budget for all of this as well. So $10, there should be 105, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 100, 5. So I just actually paid for the semester. I think it was like $700 and something, and I'll need to get $100 and something book. So right now I can maybe pay for my book. I'll work on 1 month not paying so much for debt and paying off my credit card. So it balances out. So then it's just a matter of getting ahead for the next semester. And that is my honey's check. Oh, let me mark off the last thing right in my book. stuffed. And that is my honey's check. If you have any questions or just want to say hey, I'd love if you drop it in chat. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.